early in the morning because I have about 30 minutes to go. So let me turn that on. Come on. Okay. So we'll just see how today goes. And I do have one deck with me. But just like yesterday, it's open floor for any kind of question, astrology placement, and deciphering it, and the whatnot. Hello, Antent, and hello, Abraham. Is that how you say it? Let me see again. Anenent? Is that it? I tried. And I didn't, also yesterday, I didn't mean to just abruptly end. It's just that the client decided just to pop in all at once. But anyway. And it can be any kind of astrological question. If it's going to be a tarot question, don't expect it to be like a big woozy-woo of an answer, but I'll try to get the most direct answer I can get. That's how you spell it. It's supposed to be 9 there. That was also there. Let's see. Which one? Because I mean, I have a lot of love videos, a lot of them. And in fact, the first, like the one that got the most attention, yeah, the hello, hey, ah, missed it. I missed putting the lid back on it. The sign once. Oh yeah, I don't know why that video. I don't know why that video gets the most attention, yet it is the absolute worst, like yes, but it won't be like a big drawn out answers. It'll be just like quick to the point. But that video, signs that love may favor working with you, that video, I put in no effort to edit it. It was raw, complete, like filmed. Yeah. It's like the videos you put in the least amount of effort get the most attention. And the ones you put in the most effort in, like my, which one was it? The, like, defining the tower in a nutshell or something like that? Yeah. That one, I put a lot of effort in. You know, a lot of special effects and the whatnot. Same with my, which one was it? The Hierophant card. Yeah, I don't like how YouTube does this shenanigans. Yep. But just make sure when you have, make sure if you're going to be asking a question, you actually ask what the question is, so that way I know what I'm looking into. I'm not just going to throw cards randomly and just be all, I need to have a focus point, so, proof. Let me know what you want me to look into. For Annette, for message from Lilith, okay. Give me, okay, 3 then. Okay, we have a definitely not Ezio from, what's that called, Assassin's Creed. Okay, then we have that one. Okay, so we have, first off, we have definitely not Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Then we have Vampiric Stetson. And then we have Strength. So what Lilith is pretty much getting in order for you to get to these states of being able to, how do I say this? In order to have both sides, the animalistic side and then the quote unquote pure dignified, if you want to be able to have both of these and be able to have that perfect balance between, hello Rachel, you're going to have to master them both. And you're going to have to know that sometimes you have to restrict both of them and hold back for both of them. Because if you notice, the vampire is holding himself back from striking the child. And the child is just looking at him like, I'm not afraid of you. I know you're a big monster, but I'm not afraid of you. And the vampire is trying to scare her, and then he's realizing, wait a minute. Maybe I have to take a look at myself and think, why am I going to hit her? So having a lot of self-reflection and gaining the mastery of the beast of the self, but also understanding that purity is not always weak. No, you need to have both. And because since these both are pentacle cards, make sure that you're able to use your animalistic side, but also your dignified side to make sure that you're secure and everything. Oh, and by the way, just for giggly gigglies, if you notice down, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but on all the pentacle cards, see if I can get it. There's two names down there. If it'll focus, it's Samuel and Lilith on there, but I can't get this thing to focus. It's really small there, but at the very bottom, it's not going to focus. But on the bottom for all the pentacle cards of this deck, Lilith is there. So there's a double whammy for Lilith, twice. Love Raw. Well, since we're all kind of like, since we're all ladies here, kind of, it's the only way that I know. But hey, at least oh no, I'm not gonna, okay, fine, here, screw it. I must be doing something right for him to keep coming back. No, for real. What kind of energy does proof have? Is it dark or very dark? Or just in general? Give me... Okay, wants to do 3 again. Oh! Wow. I like what I see. Oh! So, proof. You have the 10 of Blades. Hello, Moon Enchantress. We have the 10 of Blades, the Tower, and the Magician. So, let's get him out of the way. You have 2 very overkill cards right here. Yes, Rachel, you'll be next. You have 2 overkill cards right here that are very dark. Well, with this one, it's not overkill like stabbing something to death. This one's actually like being overkill by catching something off guard. So there's a lot of swiftness and energy. And then Timber, wrong lever, kaboom. But now there's the Magician with the 2. So altogether, these 2 energies, these 2 really dark energies, you're able to have full control over and use them as you deem fit. Just be careful, though. Careful how to use them, but they're there. You can harvest them and put them to work. Okay, where do we go? Okay, Rachel. Does friend in mind have the likey likes? Okay, this one wants to do... Okay, 3 again. Do they? Bam. Lovers. I don't think I need to go any further. Actually, here. Lovers, yes. But now the next question. How to get them to actually be more initiative with it? 1. Watch from afar, but be a little evasive. Watch from afar, but be just a little aloof. Be a little bit like seduceful. Then we have the Hierophant. But also at the same time, since this is a different kind of a Hierophant, usually I call it the He Who Font. This one I'm getting, be a little bit more of a guiding figure. But when you have these two figures like this, you have a guiding figure that's very, very elusive, very misleading. But not like misleading like, woozy-wooing them off a cliff. But woozy-wooing them in a way that kind of makes them feel like, more realistically, this does feel like the best path for me. This is the best option. But they're so evasive. Why? But the thing is, when you're giving somebody like the best option, but you're being evasive of it being you, it kind of pulls them a little towards you the same way, because they're seeing you as a guiding force. But then they have the idea of, oh, I just feel attracted to this person all of a sudden because they're so evasive. I'm so curious though, but they give me great advice. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go back to them. It's like a double whammy effect for that one. At least that's what I got. And I figured also spiritual gifts for Mika. And I don't know. Okay. So looks like they are on the way. The clients are on the way. I'll keep going until their van pops up. Then I'll have to leave. But we'll make this quick. Spiritual gifts for Mika. Give me 2. We have 5 of Cups plus Ace of Twigs. So Mika, you're able to connect with the passed on and be pretty much like a guardian protective force for other people. But also you're able to inspire those people that you're being a guardian force to. And also making sure that those who are passed on able to get the remembrance from above. Meaning that if somebody passes away, you're able to help other people remember and keep them alive, metaphorically. So what's the next one? What kind? Okay, I did that one. How would my peers react if I share my ideas and problems with them? Okay, how would that go? With Moon Enchantress sharing the things with peers, how are they going to react? Let's see, here to go. 1. We have a Knight of Twigs with a 2 of Blades and a 10 of Swords again. Now, oh boy. So, make sure you don't give out too much information, because they might see it as a sign of weakness, potentially. But there will be two friends that also have different polarized thinking. They think completely different. That'll actually be a supporting force. Just make sure that you don't go in hot-headed. Make sure you don't go overkill, because the Knight of Wands likes to go in face first, stick and all. Vulgar. Just make sure that when you're communicating it, you're not too fiery about it. Because there are 2 figures, even though they think on the completely different ends of a spectrum, they'll be able to give you that support. Just make sure that there's one that if you interact with, make sure they don't see it as a sign of weakness. Where? Okay, to go. Oh gosh, I hate those stupid things going. Hello, Kayla. What now? That one. Ah. Oh. Boy, it's gonna be a long day. Kind of. Here till 4. Okay, here we go. Of course that card. Airman 6 676. I almost said Airman 626. Definitely not Stitch. Okay, here to go. Spiritual Powers Forum. Is it going to come? Yay, nay, ole? Here to go. Yes. 10 of Cups, yes. However, will you get the spiritual powers? Yes. You will. You will. But you're going to be dissatisfied with it. You may not feel like... You might feel, that's it. That's it. This is what it's all about. I'm just so meh with it. But when you start feeling meh, it transforms into something completely different. There's a death card. And it turns into taking flight with it. So, yes, you will. Just don't be dissatisfied with it because you'll be transformed and taking a lot of flight with it. You'll be picking up speed with it. So, yes. And because since that's a really fast card, it may actually be quicker than you believe it to be. And actually, a lot of people see the number 666, they think, oh God, that number's scary. 6 plus 6 plus 6. 6, 12, 18. 1 and 8 makes 9. The last number. Besides, if you know numerology, 6 is the number that all the other numbers love. There is no number that sees 6 and think, oh, I hate her. No number hates 6. Because number 6 is the number of the Divine Mama. It is, because 6 looks like it's expecting. And that way everybody knows. Everybody gets a freebie. One freebie. I don't know if I said this earlier. Everybody gets one freebie. But if your one has another question, I do ask for some form of super chat. That way you know it's everybody gets one fair game. Yep, just make sure you ask your questions so that way I know. I call it Experiment 666. This is the Mama experiment. Oh gosh, I got the whole movie playing in my head now. Read the charges. Dr. Jumba Garushki, lead scientist for Galaxy Defense Industries. You stand before this council accused of illegal genetic experimentation. How do you plead not guilty? Yes, you can. If you want to live a life of celibacy as a monk, you can go ahead and do as you please. You can. I really don't need to throw cards for that. If you want to live a lifestyle, go for it. Should Abraham approach X? As long as it's not an X and OO. We have the moon. Moon's a good card and positive card. Oh. 9 of twigs. Should you approach X, Abraham? Yes, but only at the nighttime and going hot. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, go in hot, but only at nighttime. But also when X least expects it. But this sounds bad. Don't be like, surprise! Abraham's here. For me personally, technically I'm interested in like all of them because I acknowledge all of them because they all exist to me. And if I don't know of a religion, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's just my viewpoint. How do you plead not guilty? We believe you. Oh, purity. All right, I got to go. So, when I have free time, I'll come back live again. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next live. So, toodaloo.